I raised up in the south of the Netherlands, and in this area they have a lot of wind orchestras, and that was my first contact with music, listening to wind bands. And because of this, I also wanted to play a wind instrument, and I started on the flugelhorn when I was 9 years old, and a few years later I changed to the trumpet. I remember when I was maybe 12 years old, my father bought me a record of Maurice André. And listening to this record, I never knew that a trumpet could sound as beautiful as he could play it. And I listened to this record hundreds of times, and I think this was the moment when I really decided I also want to become a professional musician. So this first record of Maurice André pushed me a lot. Yes, I think life for a professional musician has become much more complicated and much more facile. I think in the past, when I compare this, just focus this on trumpet players, they didn't change so much instruments. It was not normal to play the piccolo trumpet and the E flat and the B flat in one concert. But now today it's normal to change so many instruments, and also we have to be much more specialized in different styles of music, the contemporary music, baroque music, and chamber music, symphonic, solo. We have to do many things, and we have to be specialists in many things. And I think this is a great difference between now and the past period, where people were only soloist or only orchestral player or only teaching. But today it's much more a combination of all these aspects. I don't really experience a big difference in this. Of course, Japanese people are different from American people, and American people are different from European people. But I think music is a very universal, international thing, and I think when you try to play beautiful, people will appreciate this everywhere, whenever this is in North America or in Japan or in Europe or wherever. So I don't see so much difference. That's a difficult question. Actually, I don't have really one favorite composer, but I basically like very melodic music. Yeah, I'm really attracted to beautiful melodies, and because of this, I play a lot of vocal music pieces written originally for voice, because this music is so melodic. And if I would answer a little bit more specific, I would maybe the Russian composers, like Rachmaninoff or Prokofiev, who were able to compose beautiful melodies. Maybe these composers I like very much. I play currently in the orchestra, mostly the C trumpet, the Chicago artist model. And the B flat trumpet I play is the Bobby Schuh model, and I use the 4-valve piccolo trumpet, and the long E flat trumpet I use. I also use the rotaries, the Yamaha rotaries. So actually all instruments I use are Yamaha instruments. Yeah, for me the most important reason is that I feel very comfortable on these instruments, and these instruments give me what I want from an instrument: beautiful sound, and ease of playing, good intonation, and on the first place, very good contact with the instrument, that you really feel connected to the instrument, and that the instrument is your friend and not your enemy. So that's for me an important reason why I choose these instruments to play on. Oh, that's again a difficult question. I think I'm happy to that I experienced many Kando moments in the orchestra, or as a soloist, or as a chamber musician. And if I just think about a recent moment of Kando, that was when we played with the orchestra Mahler 5 in Carnegie Hall, like 6 months ago. And this was, for me, this was the last concert of a very long series of playing this piece over and over again everywhere. And this was the final concert, and this was in Carnegie Hall. And I remember it was a really very nice concert, and this was one of the many Kando moments I had. Yeah. Basically, I want to continue with what I'm doing, so playing the trumpet a lot of times and teaching. Specific plans are the release of 2 new CDs, and 1 CD will be with only music of Bach, and 1 CD will, I think, will be a CD with trumpet and strings. Another thing is that I'm working on publishing some new books. Yeah, 1 book will also be contain only music of Bach, and then transcriptions of solo pieces, and then adapted for the trumpet. And another book will be transcriptions and arrangements of vocal music, and then edited for trumpet and piano, so to have an addition or more vocal style literature for trumpet players. Yes, it is a very difficult business, the music business, and it has become even more difficult to find good jobs and to find opportunities to play. And I think the most important thing is, besides talent, of course, if you're not talented, you shouldn't do this at all. But if you really have the talent for the instrument and for the music, I think it's very important to be extremely motivated. Yeah, so the music and the instrument should really should be the most important thing in your life. It's a very big difference between playing an instrument as a hobby or doing this as a profession. You need a lot of dedication and a lot of motivation to keep going and to catch up with the level of your playing.